everybody, welcome back to Clues by Sam. I hope you all are doing great. And yesterday we lost our perfect solve streak, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. I like to show my mistakes to illustrate that both everybody makes mistakes, that's a part of life, and also that it's very easy to mix stuff up. Sometimes we have a person in our head that we're sort of thinking of and expecting the next clue to be about that person. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. I was hoping that the next clue was going to be about Xavier, I think. And I just jumped straight away without reading it completely because I do some dynamic reading of the clues and sometimes I mix stuff up. So, and I've heard that people do that a lot. They mix rows and columns and odd and even, criminals and innocents, which is another one of my common mistakes. So that happens and it's just part of the thing, a part of the game. But today we have another tricky one, so we can redeem ourselves and we're gonna see how this goes. If you don't know what Clues by Sam is, it is a daily logic puzzle game where there are 20 people on a board and each of them is either a criminal or an innocent and you gotta figure what they are using the clues that they might give you. We play this every day here on the channel, so if you want to play along, there is a link in the description and I'm gonna start mine right now and explain my logic as I go so we can figure out together. Let's start. So we start with Gary telling us that only one of the two criminals to the left of Salil is Megan's neighbor. So to the left of Salil, there's two people. Only one of them, well, two people that neighbor Megan, right? Only one of them is a criminal, the other one is an innocent, but there has to be a second criminal to the left of Salil, and that person can only be Olive, because that's the last person left. Now we don't need Gary's clue anymore. Olive now says that Uma and her have no innocent neighbors in common. So Uma and Olive have two neighbors in common and none of them are innocent. So now we know that these two are criminals and Petra being a criminal makes Rob an innocent. Now we don't need Olive's clue anymore. Tina now says that exactly two of the three criminals neighboring Salil are on the edges. So Salil has three criminals neighboring him. Two of them are on the edges. Rob says that exactly one innocent in column D is neighboring Salil. So Salil has two people in column D neighboring him, but only one of them is an innocent, and Salil needs two more criminals besides the one innocent in column D that neighbors him. So, are we talking about the elephant in the room? Tina saying that two of the three criminals neighboring Salil are on the edges. Well, one of them is Vicky. The other one is either gonna be Zoe or Nick. But the third criminal that neighbors Salil has to be Megan, right? The last person to neighbor him. Now, we don't need Rob's clue anymore. Vicky gives us a new clue. Only one of the 7 criminals on the edges is Donna's neighbor. So Donna has only one criminal on the edge among these 3 people. And there are 7 criminals on the edges total. Megan says that only one of the 3 criminals in column D is Donna's neighbor. So there's 3 criminals in column D, but only one of them neighbor Donna up here. And the second criminal is either gonna be Nick or Zoe, which makes the third need to be Salil. I guess we don't need Megan's clue anymore. Oh, and we also know that there's only one criminal on the edge neighboring Donna, so they are gonna be here, which makes Bonnie not a criminal. Now Bonnie says, oh, let's leave that there because of the 7 criminals on the edges. Bonnie now says there's an odd number of innocents neighboring Rob. So where's Rob? Rob has one innocent here in column D. And that's an odd number, which means that the other 2 people that neighbor him are either both criminals or both innocents to keep the number odd. Salil says there are more criminals in column A than column C. So far there's 2 criminals in each column. But how many criminals do we have so far on the edges? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna have a 5th and a 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in column D. So there's only one more criminal on the edge, which means that we couldn't have both Khmer and Anna be criminals, because both of them are on the edges. So And we also know that there has to be at least one of them who is a criminal, because there has to be more criminals than there currently is in column C, which is 2. So one of them, either Kumar or Anna are criminal, but not both of them are gonna be, which means that both Igor and Donna are innocents. We have that. Now, Igor says that Megan has only one innocent neighbor on the edges. Either Jason or Nick are gonna be that neighbor, because they are the only people on the edges, the neighbor Megan, who could be innocents. But what does that mean for me? Oh, we also know that Uma is an innocent because there's no more criminals on the edges and Uma is on the edge. So Uma being an innocent makes Logan an innocent because of Rob's odd number of innocents neighboring him. We don't need Vicky's school anymore, I don't think. Logan now says there's an odd number of criminals neighboring Donna. So Donna is gonna have one criminal here in column D, which makes Henry an innocent, because if he were a criminal, we would have 2 criminals neighboring Donna, and that's an even number. Again, no even clues. Henry says there are exactly 4 innocents in row 1. 4 innocents in row 1 total, that's it. So we know that Jason is a criminal, which makes Nick an innocent, which makes Zoe a criminal, and Kumar is a criminal because of Anna. And we are done the puzzle. That was it. Really nice. 445. Good. I really like it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'll leave you here for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Clues by Sam. So, bye-bye.